Damn, bro. I remember at the very beginning, like not seeing a lot of brown faces, at the beginning of YouTube. And now, there's other content creators that came up and Hispanics, like Latinos, Chicanos, Mexicanos, I'm like, damn, this is tight.
This is the True Hustle Podcast with your host, JR.
This is the True Hustle Podcast with your host, JR.
Eric Ochoa Supereeego. How did you come up with that name?
Those are my initials. EGO. Literally, ego is my initials. So Eric G. Ochoa. I never tell anybody my middle name. I'll tell you after we're offline.
You know what? Well, in that case, delete all my fucking first name shit then.
All right, fool, it's Guadalupe. Damn. Now I'm embarrassed. Who's got the worst now?
Lupe?
Guadalupe. No, it's not, bro.
I'll trade you, fool. I still take Guadalupe.
Nah, you know what? I'm good.
He said, hell nah. All right.
That's all good.
So you're one of the pioneers of this content stuff, right?
True. Nah.
That's a fact.
Nah.
You're one of the ones that got into this trend at the early stages.
It wasn't even a trend for me at the beginning. It was just kind of like, let me just do shit that's been a part of my life, what I've been around, who I've been around, my influences. And I was like, if I'm going to make comedy, you obviously go straight to like, what is it that you know? Mm-hmm. So that's what I started doing, man. I started doing like, your Mexican nip type videos, just trying to see like who else's moms put, their pots in the, the oven. Is there foil on top of your stove? You know what I mean? Do you get hit, because you didn't bring your chaqueta? Like there's little things that I was like, I'm just going to share this. And when it was first like going live, I remember seeing like, oh my God, like we got like 500 views on this video, bro. Like we popping, bro. Like this is taking off somewhere. And little by little, I just started noticing like, man, there's other people that live just like me, because we're all living like basically the same experience, this human experience, but as Mexicanos, Chicanos, and so it just became fun, bro. It became something like, I'm like, damn, I'm working for this and I'm having fun. So as soon as my mom was like noticing it, she goes, yeah, but go to school, finish up school, get a degree. And I said, here's my AA. And also, this is my first little Google check. When she saw a Google check, she was like, oh, damn. I was like, yeah, like $900.
She had a change of heart. I'm like, no, but ¿sabes qué? Mejor haz esto.
Uh-huh. Like, hey, let me help you out with those groceries, Mom.
So then it started you were doing this for fun.
Yeah, still am.
Not being able to see that, shit, I could make a lot of money from this.
Yeah. But also why it's fun was because I was doing it before money was involved, right? I was in theater. I was a little theater bitch in high school, bro, out here. Shout out to Paramount High School. Once a pirate.
Oh, Paramount?
Pirate. Yes,
That's
sir.
right. Shout out. Bam.
Let's go. So we did some theater there, and then like me, my boy Peter Flores, goes by PD Flow, and then my boy Tim Chaktarangsu, like we did like actual videos, bro, before like videos were like a thing on YouTube. And before YouTube, and we would show them off like at lunchtime at the little theater. We'd hand out little flyers like, yo, come check out our, we did something called Jason versus Gumby. And we just played these characters, and it was silly, bro, but we had so much fun doing it. And so when we figured out like, oh, there's a platform now where you can post your stuff, like I was like, damn, this is gonna be like a game changer. So it's not gonna get paid, you're not gonna get paid for it, but like fuck it, you go in with it. And then later on, monetization opens up, and it's just kind of like, damn, like it kind of just, you follow your little corazón, fool, and things open up.
So you're doing this for fun, and then you start seeing checks coming. Did that change the approach? Or you were like, nah, we're still going to continue doing this?
It just made my team bigger, like me and everybody, we were working together. Like it kind of felt more like, okay, we can spend a little more on like, let me get an editor. Let me get somebody that, is going to down to shoot some stuff, because I also want to learn the process to enhance my stuff. But for the longest, I did my shit really janky, low produced, and I kind of like that too, Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you did it like most with like your cell phone, right?
We did.
Okay,
bro.
Well, back there. Let's bring it back.
How old are you, fool?
Damn, we're gonna age ourselves right here.
We're about to age ourselves.
All right, check this out. Was it a flip phone, fool?
You can't.
Were you recording from a flip phone?
No, not a flip phone. They had. Do you remember when they had like DV tapes at Best Buy? The fucking little camcorders. Damn. I know you know what I'm talking about, bro. Oh yeah, so that was mine too. And I think it was like a little Sony. And bro, yeah, I just had my little tapes, and then I'd be like, damn, we got 5 minutes left to do 2 pages. Like, let's just fucking go. But yeah, man, it was a little camcorder.
So now things have evolved. So
Yeah.
now you could do so much with because technology back then wasn't as advanced. So now you're like, dude, I could film like hours and hours.
Yeah, just kind of keep going, you know, learn what format means and be like, oh, damn, whoops, we got to start over. And, you know, oh, what? Okay, then turn on the shotgun mic. Oh, you know, you live and learn, bro. You start learning a lot of these days, you know, the struggles. But
I'm dabbling into your world, to this content stuff. And I'm like, man, this could get.
like creating, yeah, man.
Yeah, like, oh, man. And it's like, sometimes I'm like, damn, this could be a little bit overwhelming, but like, damn.
For sure, bro.
Like, how do you manage that?
Being overwhelmed with it? Like,
yeah, like, sometimes I think we create content and then we post it on multiple platforms, and it could just go nuts, right? And there's a lot.
To me, what I find the most overwhelming would be like when a video does good, bro. And say it'll hit 1 million, and I'm like, damn, okay, this is it. But then there's other projects that like I want to try, you know, and you know, you put that out there, and people are like, nah, go back to the cholo shit, bro. No, where's your homie Sleepy at? Nah, hey, get the Mexican mom in there. Why'd you use someone like, bro? Like people get like. Almost it's like a family. They're like, hey, bro, don't be breaking up our family, you know? So I've kind of learned to, you know, give them what they want, and then at the same time try to challenge a lot of my audience too with like some new shit that I, you know, be posting. So, and sometimes they vibe with it, sometimes they don't, but at the end, I'm happy I tried it, you know? I love Michael Jackson very much, right? Growing up, I like Michael Jackson a lot, and so I was like, damn, I want to do a music video like this fool. I'm like,
Thriller?
No, I did The Way You Make Me Feel.
Oh, okay.
I did that one, and it was like really highly produced, and it looked good. It actually looked really, really good. And I remember like when it first came out, like people liked it, but also people were like, "Nah, bro, go back to your backyard." But then like as time went on, like that video, you know, ended up doing like some crazy numbers. So I'm glad I did it. You know what I mean? Like I challenged it, and I was just like, we had a little dancing and everything at the end, bro. You knocked me off my chanclas, baby. You know, like it was an interesting time.
I think shit works out like that sometimes, though. Like, things that I tell Bernie and I, man, this is going to hit. It's just dope. Nothing.
Yeah.
And the ones that I'm like, bro, I don't know.
The ones you least expect.
And then we post it and boom. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But then when it does go crazy, it's like, dang, your phone's nonstop. It's just going off. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to navigate that.
Yeah. I mean, find a balance too, like what it is that you like, and at the same time, you know, you're happy with, you know.
Yeah.
And don't lose your dignity, fool. Don't start, you know,
like,
just like, all right, you guys want to see my nipples again? Well, fuck. I'm like, fuck.
Like, have some self-respect,
Some
fool.
self-respect, homie.
Like, don't do this.
Don't do that to yourself, bro. You're better than that.
You talked about you're from Paramount.
Yes, sir.
What? How was it growing up out there?
I like how you do that.
I got that from my son, dude.
Oh, it looks like the dab, but like in the chest.
I modified it so they could show the LA.
There you
Dude,
go.
my son's like, Dad, that shit's like fucking old. What are you doing? Like, that's like 2018 type shit. And I'm
Showing
like,
them how to jerk. You're like,
I'm like, don't hate food because I look good doing it. Nah, just kidding. So how was it growing up out there?
Paramount was cool. You know, when I was a kid, what I remember is growing up in Wilmington, and then from Wilmington to, you know, Carson back and forth to Compton, and then to Paramount, like around 7th grade. And I hated it at first, bro. I was like, you know, my parents were like splitting up. It was like a very weird thing that was happening. So, you know, we're like living this new life. But as soon as I started like, you know, meeting some friends, meeting some homies that, you know, thought the same way I did, like they like to be creatives. You know, we just vibed very well with all that. And till this day, I still have a lot of those same homies that I either met in 7th grade, 10th, 11th, you know, like, you know, they were my best men at my wedding too. So
That's
been
what's
dope.
up.
Yeah, man.
So did you grow up like with like, what inspires some of those cholo skits? Is so you grew up in that type of environment, or it's just something that you just relate to?
Yeah. You know, so like after my parents split, you know, my mom was like, you know, she was out there, she was exploring, she's dating, and one of them was some crazy vato, you know, and he
Little sleepy?
yeah, maybe. But he was like a tattoo artist, and you know, really, really talented. And he used to have a lot of homies like come over to the house, and he you know, he'd blast them up, he'd give them a little tattoo here and there. And I'm young, bro. I'm young. I'm around all of them. You know, a lot of them were really cool with me, and they had a name for me because I was taller than all of them, so they called me Largo. That's the homie Largo.
The homie Largo.
And we played pool together, and we just have conversations, and it was just really cool to be around them. You know, they had their own shit they were always going through, but they were like, hey, Largo, you know, do you, bro? You're gonna go far in life, you know. As they're like jumping someone in the backyard, you know, like I'm like, oh shit.
Don't mind us, fool. We gotta fuck this fool up, but
Yeah,
you got it.
You got this shit. Hey, don't look at this, Largo. But I was around all of it, you know. My dad too. I learned that, like, you know, in the past he was a cholo. But that fool, he resides in Mexico. Yeah, man. So like, kind of just growing up around that, you know, around Paramount, you know. And I was like, man, let me. Next Friday inspired a lot of it too, you know, watching like the cholos on there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I'm gonna mess around with some characters, and yeah, man, that's where kind of just how to be a cholo, how to fight, and then I finally started doing more like episodic cholo adventure videos.
And then no more locked doors.
No more locked doors.
So that inspired a lot too, then. Huh?
Oh, for sure. To see it on screen and see like representation, like kind of, oh man, that's like, you know, what I'm around, you know, like hell yeah, like
hey, that's normal to us.
Yeah, like, and it's funny, you know.
So then,
and I always wanted to bring a light to it, you know. Never wanted to like disrespect it or be like, you know, talk down on anything, you know. Just like two characters shine a light where it's like they're funny ass little, you know, homies that go on adventures.
So then, what kept you from getting involved in that lifestyle?
I wasn't interested in it, you know. Like it wasn't, you know, for me. I had a very strict mom. And she was and I felt like I feared her the most. And I remember her kind of saying some shit to me, you know, like growing up. She's like, if you ever become a cholo, I'd beat your ass. And you know, there's just little things that my mom, you know, as a single mom, you know, she was just like, they're watching God, and I'm being serious, you know. So like I feared her, but I also like appreciated her, and I think I've always wanted to make her proud, you know.
That's what's up. Sometimes the fear of our mother or of our father. They'll keep
real,
us
bro.
in line, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I think I was more afraid of my dad's reaction than
For sure.
me getting caught by the cops when I was like young.
Bro, yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like that was real. And I was like, fuck. And then when I would do something bad, I would get home and my mom would just be like, a ver,
Vamos a decirle a tu papá.
espérate que llegue tu papá. I'll fucking go put on 3 sweats. Fucking
Yeah.
So when he would fuck me up, he would be like, I'll be like, sí, but it really, you know.
They show you all the
prepared.
cintos.
Yes.
Pull back a curtain. Mm-hmm. Get ready, fool.
Damn, but that's good you didn't get involved in any of that shit, you know?
Nah.
I mean.
And I was too silly, fool. Like, I just wanted to, you know, I was always trying to, like, create shit, you know?
You're more of a creative. You were in the creative space back then. And you were like, yeah, I don't know if fucking fools up is my thing. I'd rather make people laugh. So how did you end up linking up with Fabian and what's it called, doing those skits?
Oh, bro. I mean, that's the great thing about the spaces, you know. You start to connect with more and more people that are doing the same shit, you know. And through my homie, Alberto Portillo, like, shout outs to him. He's a great creative también, and he was just like, bro, you know, we're doing these cholo housewife videos, right? Where it's like this, it's more of a domesticated cholo, reformed, you know, and he's just there. He's down for his hyena. He's down to cook, clean, you know, everything. And he's just
Damn,
like,
the whole nine?
Yeah, the whole nine, bro. But she takes care of him too, fool. Shelter, warm clothes, comida, you know?
Comida?
So it's like, yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Home cooked?
Home cooked, of course, fool.
Fuck, she's
Tortillas
a keeper.
a mano, bro.
Tortillas a mano, fuck.
So, you know, he's just, it's just like this character we developed together, and then we started opening up collaborations and talking to people, and we're like, I mean, who do we want to get on here? You know, should we have someone that like he learned from? Like, I was like, oh, like a sensei. And then he was just like, bro, I got the perfect guy. And he's like, Fabian. And I was like, hell yeah. So
That's just
connected.
funny.
Thank you, bro.
That shit, I was watching it right now.
Yeah,
I was
Fabian's
like,
funny, man. He's
a cool ass dude, bro.
Yeah, man.
He's
Stories. He's got some crazy stories.
I was like,
cool
shit,
dude, man.
Fabian. He's like, yeah, I stabbed that motherfucker. I was like, oh shit. Fucking Fabian.
Cut that out.
Yeah, he was like, no, he was like 10, you know, with the pencil. So it wasn't nothing illegal.
Told you that story too.
You know, I was like, you know, fuck.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy. But that's really good, man. That's I think that in this space, creating content allows you to build so many relationships with people that are doing content.
100%. Yeah.
You know? And I'm starting to realize that, you know, now that I'm meeting so many people, I'm like, you know, once you give yourself that exposure and then you put out a certain type of content, people are going to gravitate to it and are going to want to collab with you.
For sure. You know, and I think that's the beautiful thing about it is all of us kind of helping each other out or just working with each other, especially vibing and, you know, ultimately being nice también, you know, because you meet certain people and they're, you know, they're a little too up here in their own head and like, I don't, you know. And to me, I'm like, I'm always down to work with a lot of people, you know, as long as they're not rude or, you know.
I'm the same way. And now that I'm more involved in this, you know, shout out to my guy, Chris. I see certain, like, damn, bro, like, it's not that serious. Like, we could just collab. Like, we could do.
I've met actors, bro. I've met actors that, like, I've looked up to, and they say sometimes you don't want to meet your idols, and it's true, you know. Sometimes, like, you know, you meet people like, oh, dude, you know, I'm a big fan, and they, you know, and a lot of times you're just kind of like, and I'm like, damn, like, thank you for reminding me how not to act, you know, if I ever get to a position like that.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe a little more of a Hollywood mentality. They hear it all the time. I'll be honest, like if I'm around, you know, the Supereeego out here or any, you know, like the Cerritos Mall, like I get stopped. People will be like, yo, are you the guy? Oh, we take a picture. I'm always down to take a picture with everybody, bro. I've never been like, no, don't, please. You know, like, I love it, man.
This is my family time.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm with the family, I'll be like, quick. I'm with my kids, you know? You know, so I think that they can understand. But other than that, man, like, you know, we wouldn't be anywhere without the supporters, anybody watching, anybody just showing love like that, you know?
I just think that it has a lot to do with the exposure that these celebrities get and all the bullshit that comes with it. So I'm trying to be like, understand why certain people act that way. And I'm like, damn, because they must be getting it from all angles, bro.
Yeah, man.
So that doesn't justify.
No, it doesn't justify,
No,
but
you know?
I mean, it's good that you're looking at it from a position of like understanding why did they get to there?
You know, because I feel like there has to be a reason.
For sure,
Because
bro.
I'm sure you get a bunch of fucked up ass, crazy ass DMs that you're like,
Yeah, for sure.
what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're right. Yeah.
And then I was having this conversation with my wife, and I was like, why do you think this individual acts like that? And they're like, well, look at how many, you know, and I'm like just getting started.
Yeah,
and they're like, look at all the crazy shit that you're dealing with. And look at the scale that they're at. And I'm like,
True.
but I still won't be like that.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, man. I had an opportunity to do like a press junket in Hawaii. And it was for the movie Jumanji. And they were like, yo, Eric, are you interested to come and basically interview The Rock, Jack Black, and Kevin Hart? And I said, yup. You know, and I don't know if you've ever done like a press junket or have ever been a part, but like it's weird. Like they have like all these reporters just like lined up ready to go.
I haven't yet.
So, bro, it's crazy. And getting to my point, meeting them, you know, Kevin, The Rock, and even Jack Black, which I love. Like, bro, they were so humble. They were so sweet. Like, at the end, we weren't supposed to ask for a photo, bro, but it was like once in a lifetime.
You're
like,
there. I'm
you know,
here.
I saw a little gap moment where after we were done, and we're like, guys, can I, you know? And it was The Rock. He goes, yeah, of course, yeah. and he like gets Kevin. She's like, what's going on? Oh, okay, what? Yeah. So, you know, he gets it, you know. And what's his name? You know, so we're just kind of getting ready to take our photo. And yeah, bro, we like I had that moment, and like I love that, you know, The Rock is really like real like that. So it was special, man. But again, like it just reminds me, like I want to be whatever energy, whatever they're smoking. Like I want to be like these fools, you know, like
whatever they're smoking, eating, whatever it is, their routine. I want to be on that.
That's all.
And how does it feel that you're a kid from Paramount that grew up in Paramount, and now you're interviewing The Rock, Kevin Hart, all these people? How does it feel?
It feels great, man. You know, it feels like none of it would have happened if I didn't just pick up a camera and said, like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what this can lead to. And that's what happens. It's like right now, you know, you're starting to venture off and you're starting to do this, you know, you're starting to podcast and meet people. And sometimes you're like, well, let's see what happens. And, you know, one day you're in a movie with The Rock or something, you know, you're like, how did it start? Like, bro, I just enjoy talking to people. And that's it.
For real.
And for me, like, I really do enjoy, like, talking to people, and especially if I get a little drink or two at a party, fool. I'm a little social butterfly out there, fool.
Yeah.
Who wants a shot? I'm a bottle bitch, fool.
Shots for everybody, fools. Nah, but not if you have ankle socks, fool.
Speaking of
oh,
which, bro,
shit, I don't know. All right, listen, guys. If you have tattoos everywhere,
okay. Yeah,
do I get
true.
a pass? Do I get a pass?
It's pretty down. It's pretty down.
You know, I think I'm a down fool.
Yeah,
I think I am. But according to Fools Gone Wild, I don't know. I might not pass the fucking sock check. So you guys let me know if I get a pass or not.
Yeah, man. That's all good. Speaking of which, bro, I got you something.
Oh shit, you did? I thought you bought yourself a birthday gift.
Oh, it's for you, fool.
Nah, fool. Oh shit.
Is it your birthday?
It can be.
Okay, there you go.
What we got here? Well, we got
These
open it. We
are
gotta show it to the.
my Mexican chili oils. It's called the Downest Fool and the Sweet Fool.
Check this out. The down is full. The sweet fool. Vámonos. Damn, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, man. You ever had like a salsa matcha?
Yeah.
So it's
You know,
that.
we have all these fucking, I have to have, even though el doctor me dijo that I can't have spicy as much.
No.
I grew up my
Por
whole
los
life.
ulcers. Nah,
Nah, shit. I'm a fucking.
that's the Downest Fool. That's our hottest one. We have a meter in the back for you to tell yourself like how hot it is. We use the sock. The higher the sock,
Hell yeah.
the hotter it is. So
I could put it on anything?
anything, bro. I put in you can do it like pozole, your sopas,
You know, we're
your
going to leave them
crispy
here
chicken.
so they could see them.
Hey,
During the
let's
whole
go.
fucking.
You can get them right now at theHouseFood.com. So
Where at? Say louder, say louder.
TheHouseFood.com.
You better go get the homie spices. I'm about to.
Only if you're down. Only if you're a down ass fool. Well,
We are gonna certify it, and I'm gonna take it to my mom's house.
bro, we've certified. So
I ain't even
far.
gonna say nothing.
We're 5 out of 5 Mexican moms. They're just like, ay, cabrón. See?
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Oh shit. Okay.
man.
You know what? And then I'm gonna give it to Gladys too. Gladys will be like,
Yeah.
See.
Well, I mean, like this one is the hottest, and that one right there has honey in it actually. So it's
Okay.
a little case of honey.
and you make all this.
Me and my team. Alberto Portillo.
Okay.
And another Alberto también. Yeah. So we're. Yeah, you know, it's a
What's
new
up.
venture.
Fuck, I'm excited. I'm about to take it next door when I order my little and make a little video. Hell yeah.
Send me
That's
that
what's
video,
up.
bro.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Disfruta.
How did you come up with this concept?
The guy this is neighbors with the other guy when we shoot like the Cholo Housewives, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were long day. We just finished up, and this guy like was helping us out on set all day. I didn't know who he was, really, but like I started, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, he's helping out, and this fool shows up with like a jar with my face on it, just like that.
No way.
And he goes, hey, bro, can you take a picture with this? And I'm like, whoa. What is this, bro? And then he looks at the other Alberto. He goes, you didn't tell him? And so they had like a moment. He's like, dude, I forgot it. So after a couple months, like I was just like, all right, bro, let me take it back home. Let me try it. And we gotta talk about this because you just put my face on something. And yeah, bro, from there, he was just like, yeah, it's like a salsa matcha. My mom makes it, you know. We work in the business of like, you know, getting things in the stores and blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, cool. I tried it and I was like, God damn, it's just spicy. And I was like, you got any other like sweeter versions or blah, blah, blah? Like we started talking about flavors. We have another one that's called OG. I didn't bring it. But, it's like more medium and then mild. But, after that, man, we were just like, this could be something, bro. Let's make a website and, share it with the world.
Fuck, that's what's up. I'm actually excited to try this one.
That one's the one that gets bought the most.
I could put this on Chinese food too, bro. On Thai food
Everything.
with a gang of chile.
Think of those,
Bro.
those
That's
chili
what's
oils, bro.
up, dog. Hell, thank you so much, man.
Of course,
We're
bro.
going to make a video about that.
I'll bring you guys some too, man. Si quieren.
I'll share.
Or just share.
A little bit though, guys.
Just get some water.
So,
Get ready.
damn, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate it. Man, we got it on camera too. Bam.
We got instead of the teardrop, I suggested a little like chile, like a little chile de árbol, like a
Chile de
teardrop,
árbol?
like a teardrop.
That's what's
Yeah, man.
up.
Yeah,
So, I know there's a lot of money involved in like content with the brand deals and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Is there anything, and do you take all those earnings and invest it in something?
For sure, bro. Like the first time I was starting to see like money come in, like I bought a condo and like I owned it. And oh wait, you're a real estate guy. Yeah, I looked you up. Yeah, I got a condo, bro, and luckily one of my tios was like, Mijo, whatever you do, like don't be out there renting, blah 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 right now, like get yourself you he saw what was coming in, So he goes, all right, yeah, I got myself something right here in Lakewood. Something in Lakewood is like this little community is Lakeshore. Lakewood. It's been long already. But I sold it, bro. I sold it and I paid the rest of it off and I was able to put that on a down payment on the house, where I reside now, which nobody knows. But anyways, bro, like that was my first kind of investment.
But that's so
owning a
smart.
place, yeah.
I mean, I stress this a lot. Like, not just because I do real estate. You don't have to come to me. Like
I'm coming to you. fool.
But like,
I'm going
yes,
to JR, bro.
But I'm like, I see this industry, see like people making a lot of money and then like they make it and they spend it. It's like, we need to educate ourselves and we need to start investing this money so it could,
But-
you work for your money and there's a point where you're going to have your money work for you,
Yes, sir.
How
did you get that that kind of foundation? Because that kind of stuff is like taught, I almost feel like at an early age, bro. Like for me, like
Yes.
I was selling Mexican candy in high school. I'd get I'd get those watermelon lollipops, the pelons, the
Yeah.
giant pelons, and bro, I was like buying a bag for like
whole
$4
childhood right there, bro.
and I'm selling them for a quarter. My profit is like $8 at the end of the day, $8 or $10. Me and my brother were doing this, and so we saw like what we were investing, what was the profit, and how much of the profit we're gonna just throw right back in. And bro, I remember one Christmas like we gathered like $300, and it was like the first Christmas we were able to buy like stuff for our mom. So it was dope.
And how old were you?
13, 14.
That's props.
Yeah, Mexican.
But where did you get that from? Like it had
selling
to. Yeah, like we just be like, you know what? We need to make some money.
You know what? Because I would see like I would see all the little like stores and people selling stuff there at the high school. Like when you go to like, what was it, like the AP classes? Like they always
Yeah.
had or like the chocolates.
Yeah.
Like people were always selling things, and I was just like, how much is it for that box? And I like, damn, and if they're selling each for like $1.50, they're making a profit of, so like in my head I was like, we need to figure this out. And my mom is the one that actually kind of helped me out. Me and my brother, she was like, okay, this is how you're going to structure it. And so like, she talked to us, she wrote it on paper. I still even have the paper. Like when she wrote it, she goes, this is how much you're going to invest. You're going to put in this much. This is going to be your profit. Do not spend your profit. Save it. And then whatever you can from it, pay for the next bag. And we kept doing that. And then till the very end, we saw like we were, left with like $300 for, little 14, 13-year-old kid. It was like, yeah. And me and my brother split it up, and we were like, now we can buy Christmas presents, man.
It's essentially you guys were like doing like a profit and loss,
Yeah.
like a little sheet at 13.
Yeah. Which
That's what's up, man.
Shout outs to my mom for
Shout outs to the mom, to the
My mom.
jefita, boom.
boom.
And that's big, bro. And everything is a learn. I
Yeah.
think.
So for you, bro, like I'm sorry, like that was my question. Like for you, like what is a foundation for you that you remember? Like, oh, when did it all start? You know, to get into real estate.
It had to do with my parents. Like, they're so hardworking, and I know that my dad bought like a little 3-unit, and I was little, and I was his maintenance crew, bro.
Oh hell yeah!
Like literally.
Yeah,
like,
I mean
hey, vámonos, cabrón.
Yeah.
Tú vas a barrer, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm 7. Yeah. This is like, you know?
Yeah, you're just around
and
it,
then
bro.
he's like, nah, vámonos.
Yeah.
I'm sweeping. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
What 7-year-old does, right? But as I started getting older, I'm like, this is interesting. Like, you get to just collect rents? Not so bad.
Yeah.
And that seed was planted at such an early age, you know? But I didn't, you know, I was kind of a knucklehead growing up.
Okay.
But
who wasn't?
You know,
yeah, who wasn't?
Who wasn't, right? So, but I was told that I had to go to college to be successful. That was the route.
Right.
Because everybody else around me, you know, my parents were like, ni madres, ponte a trabajar.
Yep.
They were like, because they didn't know about, you know, like, hey, you go to school, you do this, blah, blah, blah. So I went that route.
Yeah.
And then once I went to college and I got my degree and then I got my job, then I went back to the whole, but I could buy that.
Yeah.
Because in this could allow me to like not fucking work here because I didn't want to work there.
You started to see it, man.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's where it started.
Yeah, man.
And then
dope.
I just took it and I ran with it.
That's dope that our families, because like our families would like basically take us to work, right? And for us to like be there firsthand, seeing what mom or dad is doing, you know, like my dad, he had a grúa, like he had his like tow truck business, bro. He had his own tow truck, and I've never seen this man so happy about like his little gruita, bro. Like he was just like,
no way.
He had like, his little not for hire stick, you know, like he had his own business going, and I remember my dad had like cards with the little tow truck on it and Ochoa's towing, and I was just like, damn, this is tight. So I already saw my dad, you know, kind of doing his own thing. My mom helped him out a lot. And then my dad's like biggest dream was like, he's like, one day I'm gonna get a flatbed. Look at that flatbed tow truck over there. So like in my head, like, and I was with my dad, me and my brother, we're both sitting there just, you know, putting the little straps on the tires, you know. Yeah, bro. Like we were just in it, bro. So I think the mentality that our parents were like constantly hustling, working, you know, like it's just embedded in us. So when we get to a certain point, we're like, well, what am I doing for me? Like, and I think that's a really good, like, important question to ask for like little kids. Like, what are you doing for you right now? Ask us, you know, ask as early as you can.
So, you're right.
Yeah. Shout out to our parents, bro.
Big time.
It's a true hustle right there, you know?
And I don't think we realize that at such a young age.
Nah.
How important those moments are.
Yeah. I think if we stop to really think about it, we're like, damn, you know, seeing our parents be hard workers, like. Damn.
You know, I always tell my parents, because my dad, you know, he's a straight Mexican, right? Like macho.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got the 2 good qualities from you.
Yeah.
And I got the 2 good qualities from my mom, because my mom has like OCD and shit, like super clean.
That's my mom
and,
too, bro.
You know, and I'm like that. I cut my hair like twice a week. You know, like, and I do certain things.
Yeah.
And then my dad's the one with all the energy and like, a trabajar, you know, you know. So it's like I got all the great qualities from him.
Yeah.
And even the bad ones, some of the bad ones. But I'm working on the bad ones.
Yeah. But you take the best, and then, you know.
I mean, we have to, just like I tell like the agents that work here, like I tell them, like, you don't have to apply everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Apply what works for you. And then go to the next person and be like, hey, I like what he's doing here.
Yeah.
And then take those good qualities and apply it to your business.
Yeah.
And then mold it to what best works for you.
Yeah.
So essentially, I think
For sure, 100%, man.
But yeah, man. How do you think this, all these platforms, this social media stuff, like it's evolving? Like, quickly.
Bro. Yeah.
And what do you see like happening?
Man, that's a good question. Let me just time travel real quick. Be right back. It's crazy, bro, because I was there for a lot of the beginning of it and seeing it evolve to what it is today, right? to the YouTube, to the Facebooks, to the even MySpace back in the day, bro.
For MySpace.
Like my YouTube videos, I would like learn how to embed code and then throw it over to MySpace so that people could watch the video and the view count. Like, dude, it was a whole thing. And then MySpace died, and I'm like, now what? Like, okay, I'll continue up over on YouTube, and luckily that worked out. And then came Instagram, then Vine, then now TikTok, and so seeing all of it, bro, it's crazy because there's more people that are learning now. Like, oh wait, I can do things online. I could sell things online. I could tell people like the things I'm good at and use that to my advantage to like, work basically online. All the same shit that I've been telling other people that would make fun of me, certain like, oh, what is he doing? Like, what is he doing? This dumb childish shit. And I'm like, no, there's a future here. And now everybody, that has ever like talked shit, they're just like, so if I was to like start a channel, I was like, yeah, mother, So it's interesting to see all that. And so now the future, I definitely see just more of that. Most, phone shit, technology. I don't know. Elon Musk wants to put, a chip in our brain. We're gonna have information if you do it.
Kind of like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Like hey, I want
this video real quick. Yeah, I don't know, yo.
Yeah, like I want to know how to fucking fly a chopper, and then.
Bro, 100%. I think VR shit will probably pop in. Living second lives. Damn, bro. Yeah, like Matrix is almost feels like
the fucking Matrix, like for real.
Yeah. That movie's a trip. Have you seen the lady that wrote the Matrix?
No.
I may have just seen a TikTok video and I might be talking out of my ass here, but like I saw somebody talking about how it's connected to Terminator, and Terminator's after. You know what I'm talking about? Then did you see that video or?
Yeah, that.
Or have you?
She wrote the story. She said that the Matrix is the before of Terminator.
Before of Terminator, and she went based off of like get religious, based off of like Jesus Christ's life, like the one coming in to save everybody. And I was like, what the?
For real?
Yeah, bro. Like it's all connected.
Oh fuck! I gotta look into it.
It's you guys could Google it, but I don't have enough information to talk more about it.
But isn't that crazy? That we have so much information
ain't shit. Yeah.
And so much shit at a click of a button. Oh, it's not even a button. It's a fucking screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of scary, right? Like you have.
Because I look at it this way, bro. Everything that happens now, like from back then to now, is like it's already what's out there, and then how to make that one thing easier, right? There's taxi drivers, and it's so hard to blah blah blah. When someone comes up with an app, it's like, what if it's just on your phone now, and you can just ding, So like now there's competition there, There's people that like Black Friday, they have to go to the stores, blah blah. It's like, well, why do that when you can just go ding, and it'll be up on your porch, Why go grocery shopping whenever you can just pick all the items, bro, and it ends up in your front door within the next 45 minutes.
Fuck.
Instacart. Pay us. No. You know what I mean? Like, so everything right now is like, what can you make easier? And I think as people listening in right now, like, look at something you're involved in, what you like, and how can you make that one thing easier? Because that's what everyone else is doing.
Amazon changed the game, huh?
There's an interview with Jeff Bezos, I think on some talk show. And bro, you can totally just tell like they're kind of like, this is like in the early 90s, I want to say. And they're like, okay, so you got David Letterman. Yeah. It was David Letterman. And so, David Letterman, he's got a little card. So you got, and the people buy online. He goes, yep, it's a whole store we have online, blah, blah. He goes, okay. And then he throws in some like joke. Everyone laughs. But it's just like, he didn't have the same vision. David Letterman's just there to laugh and, kind of like, oh, it seems like, well, you can just go to the store. Why do I have to wait X amount of days for it to show up? And like, no, you don't see the vision that this can be easier in the future.
So it's like, I don't have to drive nowhere and physically pick it up. I don't want it.
Yeah, you just have to think.
That's not the way things are going to work later on.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, but I think that's one of the biggest ones that changed a lot. It made a lot of businesses
change the game.
Go out of business. Or the ones that are in business had to pivot.
What happened with Blockbuster?
Fuck.
What happened to Friday nights, bro? Going with your parents, going to go pick up a video cassette.
Damn, we're old.
Oh
fuck!
The Three Ninjas. Hell yeah, bro. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Remember having the Blockbuster card? I still have one.
I did too. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it. Oh, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's just
Oh, Airbnb también is another one.
Airbnb.
It's easier, bro. You don't have to hustle a hotel. How about a whole house to yourself, bro?
How much crazier do you think things are gonna get? Like because of technology, like in terms of simplifying everything that we do from like on a day-to-day basis.
I don't know, bro. I watched. My kids love to watch Wall-E, and I think about that, and I'm like, damn, like everyone's just like in this spaceship floating around somewhere in space, and everything is just fake. To the sunlight that they put in this giant dome spaceship, to these guys are just in their chairs or just eating, and they're just getting, it was crazy to watch that. Like, I think when that movie's definitely ahead of its time, but it's like, if you really look at it, like, can it go somewhere around there?
Scary.
There's even a little AI robot, just kind of, you figure out like, oh, this was involved too. So not to spoil it, but bro, I don't know, man. We're just going to be mush. We're just going to, they're going to plug us in next to a potato.
Fuck.
Gonna be a
and then you
farm.
start thinking shit like, can it go there? Did we really land on the moon?
Dun, dun, dun.
I just trip out and like,
That's crazy, bro. I stop and think about this kind of shit too. Yeah.
yeah,
Good
this
question.
is fucking crazy. Yeah. Like when you call certain, like your phone provider, and they're like, go to the automated service. I'm like, bro, soon,
Yeah.
you're not gonna talk to anybody because they don't need these people there. They don't
Yeah.
need to pay somebody.
Yeah.
They could just create a freaking automated everything.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's why AI is scary too.
no, that's big
You know what
time
I mean?
scary.
Like it'll cut a lot of jobs out there too. And
Bro, I think about that shit. And now you're starting to see those McDonald's. I don't really eat McDonald's, but every now and then I'll fuck up a Big Mac. What?
Yeah, bro.
And now I'm gonna put my sweet food or the downest food on there. That shit would be fire, huh? So
clip that. No. Nice.
So what's it called? So I'm like, yeah. Do you really need employees at that point? Or can you just automate everything?
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden we're fucking employees for Target because we scan our own shit. The fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't get no training on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see all that and I'm just like,
no matter what you
Damn,
do
this
too,
is
you always
good.
mess it up. Like it's like, God damn it! It says someone needs to come and help.
so now you're gonna have certain apps editing your videos and everything. Nah, fool, you're here forever, dog.
He's like, bro, you don't even know. I'm already using it.
For real, that's fucked up, huh?
No.
Since I think
Beautiful.
we're like, I think we're like forward thinkers, so we see what could really happen, and it's just like it's fucking scary because we have kids.
Bro, our kids are gonna be involved in all of this. They're,
That's scary,
do your
dog.
kids have iPads?
Yeah.
Bro, I would have reacted the same way if you asked me. Yes.
Guilty.
Because you started off being like, nah,
They're
my kids.
iPad/babysitters.
But there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Your kids are seeing you work, hustle también, and they're gonna pick up on all that, and they're gonna be
Absolutely.
teaching you shit. Like, oh, Dad, you're so old. give me your Vision iPad. I'm like, what do you mean Vision? Hang on. All right, Dad. So
And they're gonna be like, "Don't do this no more, Dad.
don't.
Seriously,
Yeah, no.
don't do that shit." Oh man, but it is kind of crazy, and I guess we really have no control with that, right?
what can we do?
What can we do?
Go with the flow.
We go with the flow, and we adapt, and we pivot, and we do what we gotta do, and just be creatives,
Be creatives.
man.
Solutions. Come up with solutions. You come up with your own stuff.
This is genius, bro.
Thank you, bro.
This is good.
Shout outs to my team, man.
Yeah, man, because we have to learn a way to innovate and invest
sure.
in our brand and shit, outwork all the crazy shit that's going on. I mean, what else are we gonna do? We sit here?
We're in this. We got one life. We gotta figure out, how we want to spend it, what we want to do with it, and sometimes people like spend a lot of time like not doing any of it. And I'm guilty of a year or two there, you know, kind of just relaxing and not doing much.
Yeah, I don't even think people realize half of the shit that's going on.
Yeah, bro. And you can get into other things, you know, things that like, oh, this is what they've said. I'm like, but is that the truth?
Going back to, did we really land on the moon?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Was the technology so advanced that we could talk to somebody standing on the moon?
Dog, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, you can definitely go down a rabbit hole for sure, bro. I did I never knew what the word parabola or parabolas meant, right?
Okay.
One day I learned this because I did this show with my boy Tim. I think we were out in Florida, Miami, I don't know. But we were doing a show that was me and him being the host, and we would fly with people up on a plane. Like they took out all the seats, like they just gutted it, and it was just like all this space and a tube up in the air. And the purpose of the game was like we give them challenges to do. It could be like, you know, playing basketball, but it's whenever the plane goes up, and in the moments it's going down and it pulls right back up, there's a little moment of like zero gravity, so you float in the plane. You're doing this literally, bro. And we did that maybe like 20 times one way and then again. So like people like the directors were like taking a seat in the back because they were throwing up, you know. Luckily I was still good. Me and my boy were like trying to host this thing, and we're like telling people to do things. And so it was an interesting thing, but then like it just clicked to me. I'm like, parabolas. Is that what they did? Like, you know, what if they like those little space moments, like it was just them floating during that time? I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. Stay tuned on the next True Hustle Podcast.
You know what? Yeah, I could open Pandora's box right now and go into, but we just got to be smart, man. We got to be smart. We got to pay attention, and we got to, you know, there's a lot of shit going on out there, man.
A lot.
And it's just
shit we don't know, don't have control. And sometimes you just got to be like, Diosito, take it from here. Take the wheel.
Unas velas, un Padre Nuestro, una Ave Maria, and vámonos.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give somebody that's trying to get into the content and into creating content at this stage now?
Don't do it. Leave. Run away. Nah. It's too many of us. No. Damn, bro. I remember at the very beginning, like not seeing a lot of brown faces. You know, at the beginning of YouTube, it was there was like a lot of like Asian kids actually like on YouTube, and they were popping off. And I remember thinking like, well, I'm gonna just do my own thing. And now, you know, there's other content creators that came up, and you know, Hispanics, you know, like Latinos, Chicanos, Mexicanos, you know. And I'm like, damn, this is tight. Okay, cool. There's more there's more of us. And then now there's like too much. I'm like, no. All right, yeah. Hey, taking my jobs. No, take your jobs. No, but it's What was the question?
I went off. What advice would you give somebody that's trying to get into this game?
Someone is starting right now. Definitely start with something you're good at, right? Because you can learn to do anything now on YouTube or Instagram. Yep. Look up the right hashtags, do the right search. It'll pop up, and you learn how to make, you know, pozole. You know,
yeah, you're right.
Somebody's special recipe to some flautas or taquitos.
Enchiladas.
You know, enchiladas, bro. A salsa macha.
You know, sweet food.
The sweet food. You know, so there's just things like what you're good at. You know, what I've noticed people have blown up is like cooking videos. People will watch people just. It's like ASMR almost. You know, it's just like it's just beautiful burger at the end. You know, and you're like, damn. That kept my retention the entire way.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
You doing those In-N-Out burger ones? I'm like, fuck, I want some In-N-Out.
Yeah, man.
Because it looks fucking bomb. I don't, you know, like, I didn't even know that they could put like 5 patties on there.
Yeah, you got it on there. Yeah, I took that.
Bro, you know, I love Thousand.
That. Yeah, I stitched that from another girl. Her name's Sophie, and I tagged her in the video too. It was something she created, or I think she created from someone else. And you basically ask for the buns toasted at In-N-Out on the side, a Flying Dutchman with however many patties you want. Get all, and you just put it together. You know, and the toasted buns, you flip them inside out, and it looks like a sourdough bread. That shit was fire.
Shit.
And, you know,
okay.
I was like, I need to add my spice here though too. So look, you can see the.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Cabrón, I put a bunch.
shit.
We gotta go in and out after this, bro. After this fight.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. He
No,
was
you're good,
saying
you're good.
something. He was saying a good point, but I had to break that up. I'm
yeah,
like,
man, that's just tight.
shit, I want some in and out.
That's really
I'm
good.
down.
That's a Supereeego burger. Can I order that?
Oh, bro, really?
Damn.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, man. I mean, if you're starting, just do something you love, do something that you're good at, and then want to improve at. You know, bring us along the journey. People want to hear stories. People want to hear your story. You know, everyone's so busy, you know, trying to be someone else, but you realize like the most important person you can be is just you. Like that's the most unique thing you can do in your life is just be you. Damn, clip that.
Absolutely. That was a good one.
You know, too many
But
people
you're right.
are busy trying to, what are they doing, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, have the influence, have people that you look up to, but like, how are you going to make that you?
I think it's just people are so concerned when trying to impress other people, trying to be something that they're not being true to themselves.
Yeah. And that's okay, whatever. But like, figure it out. Like, damn, maybe I am in this pocket where I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trusting too many other opinions. You know, like, what do you
Yeah,
know?
and that's why you have to be honest with yourself. Like,
Yeah, man.
you know, you have to be true to you. Like, what is it that you want? Like, quit thinking about other individuals. Like,
Yeah, man.
you know, people move at different speed,
That's another one.
you know? And there's nothing wrong with the speed that you're moving on
Yeah.
at, you know? Like, just go at your pace.
Yeah. Because sometimes, you know, we can get overwhelmed too, which is like, oh, you know, like a homie success, you know, close people around you, like, damn, they're doing so good. And sometimes people just kind of give up. It's like, no, man,
Yeah.
everything is timing. Everything is just timing, you know?
And
Take the time with it.
You're absolutely right about that. Because then they start comparing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, well, Supereeego is like blowing up.
Yeah.
And then they fucking be like, oh, I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Because they start comparing. You know, don't compare.
Yeah.
It kind of steals like the joy of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you move at your pace, he moves at his pace, and I move at my pace.
Yeah, bro.
You know, it might happen faster for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for them.
And that's
you know, you
something-
got to congratulate people like that. He did it. That's
Yeah.
right. But this is my journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I focus on what I'm doing.
For sure. And it's good to have that mentality, you know? Like, I think it's just kind of look at it like, oh, it's not like, oh, will I ever get there, yada, yada. Like, it's like, you will get there, you know? Believe in yourself and keep, you know, being consistent. Because whatever your homie's doing, whatever everyone else is popping off on, you know, like, hey, man, congrats, you know, do the thing. But, like, get ready because your time's coming too, you know, if you just stay consistent with things. And there's examples for that, you know. There's a bunch of different like movies or directors or actors or even like other content creators, you know, that use me to compare. They're like, oh, you're just trying to be like Supereeego, bro. Oh, you guys are the new, oh, you guys are like, Eagle's the one that started. And like, and to me, like, I get it, you know, like a lot of them want to feel like they got my back, like, oh, brother, trying to copy you. But like, I see it. I see it more like, no, you know, good. Like, I want to see them kind of flourish and figure themselves out while they do this. Because, you know, like, just like them, like, I took from something too, and I made it my own. So,
Absolutely.
I think you find your way somewhere there.
But consistency, right?
Consistencies.
People want to do one little video and expect to pop off.
Yeah.
It has happened.
Mm-hmm.
But it's rare.
Yeah. You can't go to the gym, work out one time a year, and be like, the fuck? You know,
It's like going
time
to
a
the
week,
gym
yeah.
January 1st and say, hey, I want a 6-pack by the 15th.
Nah.
It's not going to happen, dog. You have to stay consistent. You got to keep going. Sometimes you got to block all the noise.
Mm-hmm.
You don't compare yourself to other people.
Yeah.
Be happy when somebody fucking pops off and they're doing great.
Yeah.
You know your time's going to come if you stay consistent and if you fucking put in the work.
For sure.
Boom.
It's going to be pain along the way también, but that helps you grow.
I made a video that said, success is stressful, but so is being unsuccessful.
Mm-hmm.
So you just pick.
Yeah. They go hand in hand, bro.
You know, it's like, yes, this sucks and this might suck, but you get to pick.
Mm-hmm.
You pick what you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
You pick the level of stress that you want, or, you know, just don't complain.
Yeah. There's a guy, Rest in peace, Greg Plitt. He was like a bodybuilder. And bro, he if you want to be inspired or like from some motivational shit, like he would do these videos like at the gym. He's like just jacked up dude, and he would talk to camera like after a set. He's all out of breath. He's like, listen, you saw me go to failure in here, but I fell in here so I don't fell out there. And bro, he's just like drenched. His eyes are intense, and he's just like, yeah. You don't need to shoot up for it. You don't need to. He's like this right here. You know, he's just like, dude, he's like intense, bro. He gave me chills just even thinking about it, bro. But like he and like his stuff just came over the top. And he's right. You need the pain to, you know what I mean? Like in order for you to gain. No pain, no game, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta
and
bleed
I
a little.
think whoever is in a successful position now, they went through a bunch of bullshit. Guarantee that. Mm-hmm. It ain't just fucking a walk in the park.
Yeah.
We deal with a lot of bullshit. I'm sure you have. I'm sure we all have. But
good adversities, yeah.
You know, pressure makes diamonds, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
A lot of us could start on something today, and then once something, you know, you can do like 100 videos, and you're like, damn, you know, nothing's going viral. But then it's not until you go to 102, and you're like, it took off. Okay, cool. Let me keep doing this. And, you know, we're talking about the consistency and the, you know, going off of momentum and things like that, just not to let go of that. And then always have a plan, like, you know, what's next? I think I'm always asking myself, what's next? And I think that's an important question for like other people to just be asking just in life, like, what's next? You know, because there's things when you were a kid. If you go back to when you were a kid, man, the world was just, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get my own PlayStation. My mom's not going to. I'll play whenever I want my Super Nintendo. You know, like there's so many things as kids, like, bro, we just tap back into that. You know?
Actually, I do have a question. When you look at your analytics, are you ever surprised in some of the places where people are looking at you?
Oh, analytics? Yeah, for sure.
Where's like countries?
There was like, I think India was like a random one on like YouTube when I was doing some shit. And then I was like, okay, cool. Like England. I was like, all right.
They like cholos in England?
Yeah. Or, bro, Japan they love the cholo culture, bro. The Chicano, like, bro, look it up. You can Google it. Like, there's, like, bro, they look scary, to be honest. Like, they're just with their loked up. They're just, like, the flannels.
And the pose?
Tins, dog. Bro, creases, extra crispy, fool.
Oh, shit.
Bro, it's next level. I've seen some photos and, like, bro, like, they love it, bro. Like, they love the culture. And, of course, it would be Japan, because Japan's fucking tight, dude.
I've seen, like, I think on TikTok, like, they have lowriders. It's like a real fucking thing.
Yep.
So they embrace it like a motherfucker.
Oh, they embrace it, bro. They got their gangs out there, you know. Like,
so no wonder they be watching all your stuff. They're like, hey, we gotta do it like this, fool, right here. Hey, cool sock check.
Right? No, man. So that's definitely crazy to see. Like analytics, basically, yeah.
Check this out. Speaking of analytics, you know how Spotify does that? What is
like
everybody's
your top 5, 10.
Yeah, everybody's doing the Wrapped or some shit. With Spotify sends you the. And True Hustle Podcast is being is being listened to in 15 different countries.
Hell yeah, bro! Congrats, guys. That's a big deal,
bro.
Should be proud.
That is the fucking mind blowing. Like I was just like so psyched. Like,
hey, man. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I was just like, what the fuck? 15 countries?
Yeah.
I'm like
Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica.
You know, and I was just like,
wow, bro. Fuck yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Let's go celebrate, fool. Let's have some chili oil.
Fuck yeah, fool. And I'm, that's you know, and when we first started this, it was just like, content. It's going to be, you know, I didn't realize how fucking much I like talking to people, you know, but it's just like, it turned into something, and I'm just like what you said. We did it, and it just turned into something pretty legit.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I mean, I know other people, like, they're way more, like, but this is me. You know, I'm like, 15 countries is big for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I thought we were just going to be here in Mexico.
And it's only the beginning, bro. You know,
and I'm just like,
man.
fuck. I sent him screenshots. I was like, and he didn't even reply. Fucker.
He goes, I liked it in my head.
So I was like, man, that's big.
Heck
So you said, always think about what's next.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
Well, right now I got this going, right? I'm excited to get into in a store soon. We won't say what stores, but we'll, your local tiendita soon, fool. Thehouseful.com. Other than that, like, I want to take things a little more serious, man. I want to get better at writing.
Cool.
Right? I've always done like outlines for my scripts, and then I tell everybody like, bro, let's stick to the outline, but let's improvise. I love to improv, right? Do a bunch of crazy shit. But I'm like, what if I go into writing and I want to start writing like actual stories and eventually start, making film and tell my stories, our stories, things that I was doing at the very beginning where I'm like, this could be something deeper. So whatever that looks like, I mean, we'll have to see, whenever I learn to spell and read. No, but yeah, bro, like, I would like to get into, just filmmaking, basically, like on a different level.
That's what's up. And
I've always wanted to be an actor, but like in my head, I'm like, there's not a lot of like scripts out there for, I guess, guys that look like me. I'm like, so then let me go and start, writing for people that look like me.
Bro, it can be done.
Yes, sir.
It can. Like I just think.
Actually, don't tell people that, because now they're gonna go copy my. No, everybody go and do your own shit, man. It's gonna be my way, But
I just think that everybody has their own uniqueness to them, and all you gotta do is just really put your mind into it, and then with the platform that you have, it makes it easier.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean,
but
it all started somewhere, though, making little videos with my homies in the theater.
And I bet you at the beginning when you were making videos, you had motherfuckers like, oh, bro, what are you doing, bro? Seriously, go get a job or fucking blah, blah, blah.
Oh, bro, that's just that's called the comment section, bro.
For real.
Fucking weak, bro. You're never going to get anywhere, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm going to forget your name tomorrow, bro. So I don't even give a fuck. You just prove everybody wrong.
There's nothing like those fucking haters on there. I just be tripping out sometimes, like, I'm like,
but they do push you a little bit more, huh?
Yeah, because some of them, there's some truth behind 1% of it.
Oh, yeah.
The majority are like, dog, come on, bro. You took the time to write that?
Yeah.
Dog, for real?
Yeah.
Like, this dude's trying to do his thing. Like, but there's some truth behind some of it. And I'm like, those are the ones that sting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm going to fix that.
Yeah. I mean, you could take anything and, be constructive with it, right?
Yeah.
But
I try to take all the negative shit and I have to take something positive out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this motherfucker took the time to write that. I'm like, is there truth behind it? And I did it.
What's going to be the ones that bother you throughout the entire day when you're driving, you're in the shower, you're putting on your shoes, taking off your shoes, that kind of, man, fuck that guy.
Like when we did that appreciation video, like if you buy in California, there's nothing that appreciates like California. It's like New York, California. Yeah. The real estate here is like bananas, right? Crazy. You buy something here, you're gonna it's gonna hold its value, blah blah blah. Bro, I did a video. Yeah, I got you, bro. I made a video about the appreciation, and like if you sell your property here, you could go buy 3 in Ohio. You could buy. Damn, dog, the motherfuckers went in on me, and it's usually in that one, and they didn't know.
Yeah,
I know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
it's not like I didn't read this shit in a book.
Yeah,
I didn't fucking go Google this shit.
Yeah,
I bought property 16 years ago.
This is what I've done. This is my result.
Like, yes, I'm not like, oh, well, in theory, I read this fucking book. Motherfucker, I did it.
Yeah.
And then to see, like, to see the comments, I was like, it was more like 70-30, 70 good, 30% bad, or 60-40, whatever. Yeah. But it was the first one that just I had motherfuckers going in, and I'm like, dog, this is, I'll show you. Like, this is what I've.
It's crazy, bro, because the people on the internet, they think they know they think they know everything.
Oh, people on the internet are doctors, fucking financial advisors, all that, and I'm just like, dog, it's just the proof is in the pudding, homie. And this is what I've done, how I did it. I didn't read this shit in a book. You could agree with it. You can, don't agree with it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm giving people free knowledge.
Hell yeah.
So
I'm telling them to shut up.
Yeah. Shut up, hater. But
Oh yeah, bro.
I know you had something else because you were gonna ask.
I don't know, but I got a question for you. How do you feel like, do you think us as Latinos, Mexicanos, do you think we support each other good? Well, could we work on it? You know what I mean?
I think it's work in progress.
The reason I bring that up is because I've always heard, like in Hollywood at least, like when a Latino or somebody comes up, when a Latino comes up, bro, like they kind of just stay up there because like they want the top roles and they don't really want to help other people out. And you can mention any comedians or other people that that maybe have that kind of I don't know, stigma to them, or like how people kind of look at them like, oh, okay, yeah, they don't really help people out. Like they're all about their people, but they're not like about helping them out. For me, I've always had like my group of friends. Like I've always kind of like come up with a lot of them, and I love collaborating with my homies because I think it just together. If you want to get somewhere far, you do it together, with somebody, And
I agree.
If you want to do shit like alone, it's just a very lonely road up there. But it's gonna be, what's your POV on that, Because I know in your business too, like you.
Yeah, I just think that it's getting better. So I want to be positive about it. In the past, of course, you hear stuff like that. It's like, the worst enemy of a Mexican is another Mexican. But I don't want to feed into that. I just think that the change starts with us.
Beautiful.
It starts with me.
Well said. Yep.
It starts with you. It starts with everybody else. This is a Latino podcast.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my platform with people like yourself and with other people to come share their stories, and we could uplift each other.
Yes, sir.
Like, was that done in the past? Probably. But it's like, I want to share my resources and build my community and be the change. Because there might be some truth to it, but I'm going to turn a little bit and pretend like,
right.
But it starts with us. It starts with trying to change. Let's make the change starting with ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, what can I do? Because up to this day, all the real estate stuff that I do, that shit is free.
Yeah.
I paid money to other people to teach me certain things. And it's like,
but yeah, like, you're like, hey, like check out this information, man.
Dog, I'm not even
go
charging.
get a piece. Yeah.
I'm like, I could build a course and sell it. I really could. With all the stuff that I know and all the things that, all the real estate that I have acquired and all the knowledge throughout the 17, 18 years, that's big, bro. So it's like, all right, for now it's free.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, I have to make the change and, support as many Latino artists and support their businesses and what they're doing.
Yeah.
And not just Mexicans, Salvadoreños, Guatemaltecos, Nicaragua, from wherever.
Hondurans,
Ecuadorian.
Cubano.
Oof, I forgot Ecuadorians. My wife's Ecuadorian. My bad. Colombian, whatever. It starts with us, and we do gotta support each other, and we do gotta go buy sweet food. That's how we do it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, and I hope other people follow suit.
Yeah.
Watch his future movies.
And it's like everybody that's been on this podcast, I'm like, man, I can't wait till they fucking come out on this big ass movie.
That's beautiful, bro. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, dude, because we're starting the little backgrounds that we want to do, and I'm like, dude, do that shit for free, bro. It's like once they get their moment, we're gonna fucking zoom in on it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
And then people will be like, really? And I'm like, yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing for us to be supporting each other right now. And I feel like even right now, bro, statistically in 2050, bro, there's going to be so much more of us. You know what I mean? So get ready for some awesome films and awesome collabs and, Get ready
And-
for what's next.
And us being the majority. Yeah. But being united.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out, homies.
Yes,
We're
sir.
powerful.
Together, tight, divided, fall. Nah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope I answered your question, even though I gave you a whole
No, it was
elaborated
good.
fucking like I gave
I
you.
probably did the same thing with some of your questions, man.
But yeah, man. But man, I appreciate you very much. I know you're busy, but you still took the time to come and chop it up with us, and
Always, man.
we appreciate you, my brother.
Always. Thank you so much, man.
Guys,
Thehousefood.com.
where?
Thehousefood.com.
Boom. Go get your salsas. Vámonos.
Let's get it.